A major turning point in Lauryn Pumpkin Efird's marriage is sending shockwaves through Mama June's family, and it's changing everything. On Mama June, Family in Crisis, viewers witnessed the severity of how June's addictions and fractured relationships with her family have impacted Lauryn. After becoming the primary caretaker of younger sister Alana "Honey Boo Boo" Thompson, plus caring for her own children with husband Josh Efird, Lauryn's marriage finally took such a hard hit, the couple divorced. Now, in the wake of this pivotal shift in Lauryn's personal life, June's relationship with her daughters is evolving too, revealing long-buried tensions and surprising moments of solidarity. Alana and her mother have seemingly come a long way since filming season 7 of Family Crisis. The pair were still in a rocky place at the beginning of the season, with Alana still airing her grievances with her mother to her followers online and with her friend on camera. But the mother and daughter recently spoke to In Touch prior to the premiere of the season, and it was clear that the pair were at least united in support of Lauryn's choice to end her marriage. Although Alana admitted that Josh had stepped in as a father figure for her in the years she had lived with her sister's family, she felt she had to support her sister's decision. She admitted at one time she hoped they would fix it, as they had in the past when confrontation arose, but she eventually realized her sister wasn't happy and needed the change. June, on the other hand, felt that the couple were bound to separate, pointing out the awareness that came to the family after the loss of her daughter, Anna Marie Chickadee Tony, to cancer in 2023. June noted everyone in the family then became aware of what had been placed on the back burner in their lives. Although there is still tension between Alana and June in season 7, it is nice to see that the mother has taken small strides to repair the relationship she has with her daughters. In April 2021, Lauryn told In Touch that her mother's behavior was the main issue in her marriage. Now that the marriage is broken beyond repair, there is room for June to make amends for the damage she once caused by continuing to support her daughter through this time of transition. June has been sober since 2020, and has recently featured her weight loss transformation in Family Crisis, which, after all, used to be titled Mama June, From Not to Hot, with the original premise of the series meant to focus on the matriarch's weight loss journey, before the family crisis erupted. June also took the tentative first steps to repairing her relationship with her daughters in the most recent episodes of season 7, who have grown wary of their mother's tempestuous approach to conflict management. June demonstrated in recent episodes of Family Crisis that she is willing to take steps toward repairing her relationship with her daughters, signaled by returning part of the funds she had appropriated from Alana's savings as a child actor. Although June made a show of arranging a large check to present to her daughter, as though she had won a prize, instead of accepting replacement funds for what had been stolen, it was at least a small olive branch to her youngest daughter. With the return of the funds, and her support for Lauryn's choice to divorce and start over, June has been building back trust in her relationships with her children. June recently showing a united front with Alana in support of Lauryn indicates the family dynamic may have shifted significantly following the divorce. However, Mama June Shannon is a mother to 4 daughters, and her family story is filled with triumphs and tragedies. The star of From Not to Hot has Anna Marie Chickadee Cardwell with ex-David Dunn, daughters Jessica Shannon and Lauryn Pumpkin Shannon with ex-Michael Anthony Ford, and Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson with ex-Mike Sugar Bear Thompson, creating a blended family that has faced many ups and downs. Mama June has always been a pivotal figure in Anna's life. Anna became a mother herself, welcoming 2 daughters, Caitlin and Kylie Cardwell. After splitting from her ex-husband Michael Cardwell, Anna found love again with Eldridge Toney. Unfortunately, Anna was diagnosed with stage 4 adrenal carcinoma in January 2023. Just a month later, she began her first round of chemotherapy after cancer spread to her liver, kidney, and lung. Tragically, Anna passed away in December 2023, fiercely battling the disease until the end. In a heartfelt tribute on Facebook, June reflected on her daughter's passing. "It will be a year on Monday, and we miss the H out of Anna Marie Cardwell and would give my last penny to just talk to her and, for her, to be here for her girls," she wrote. Grief honestly hurts at random times. Although June sometimes feels overwhelmed by her tears, she made a promise to keep Anna's spirit alive in their lives. Jessica has emerged in family reality shows and is actively working on her fitness journey. She wowed fans in January 2021 by posting a side-by-side photo highlighting her weight loss transformation. "Cravings can be a struggle, but I'm glad I've been staying committed to my resolution so far this year," she wrote. However, Alana Thompson, star of Here Comes Honey Boo Boo, found herself dealing with her boyfriend's recent arrest after an alleged DUI. The TLC star has been staying out of the limelight since the family's reality show ended a few years ago. Alana always seemed to have a good head on her shoulders, but now there's some worry about who she has chosen to date. News broke via Monroe County Reporter that Here Comes Honey Boo Boo Alana Thompson's boyfriend, Dralin Cardwell, had been arrested for a suspected DUI. On February 28, the 21-year-old was arrested and in jail for 2 days. He was released on a $25,000 bond, and he was charged with 1 count of allegedly attempting to elude a police officer, 1 count of DUI, 1 count of following too closely, 1 count of failure to maintain the lane, and 1 count of speeding in excess of maximum speed limits. Monroe County Lieutenant John Thompson shared that Alana, who is 17, was also in the car but was not charged and is only a witness to the crimes. The police ran a tag on the Dodge Charger, which Dralin owned, while it was being filling up with gas at a Shell station with the Honey Boo Boo star. Lieutenant Thompson revealed the tag showed that the driver had a warrant for his arrest, but the car took off before an arrest could be made. The police gave chase and used a pit maneuver to disable the vehicle in the end. Alana and Dralin started dating in 2021 as they became Instagram official in September. There's an age difference of 4 years between the Here Comes Honey Boo Boo star and her boyfriend. However, in the state of Georgia, the age of consent is 16, so neither Dralin nor Alana is breaking any laws. Alana has often defended her romance with Dralin and even shared on social media that they had their family's blessings. Unfortunately, this is not the first time the Here Comes Honey Boo Boo star has had to defend Dralin's actions. He has been in trouble with the law before. In May 2019, he was arrested for alleged statutory rape when, at 18, he climbed through a girlfriend's window, who was only 15, and had sex. Dralin was also charged with allegedly submitting a false statement to police, but it was adjudicated in 2021. Alana has not yet commented on her boyfriend's arrest, but she will likely defend him this time too. Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson's older boyfriend Dralin Cardwell landed himself in jail earlier this week after allegedly leading cops on a wild car chase, with Alana riding in the car with him. TMZ broke the news on Thursday that Dralin, who is due to appear on the upcoming season of Mama June, Family Crisis, was arrested in Georgia and charged with DUI, among other things, on February 28. Dralin was reportedly driving with Alana and another man when cops ran his plates and saw that the car's owner had outstanding warrants. According to the Monroe County Reporter, a local newspaper that featured the story on its front page on Wednesday, the officer tried to pull the car over, but Dralin did not stop. Instead, he led cops on a 3-mile chase, which finally ended when cops used a precision immobilization technique, pit maneuver, to spin Dralin's car and get it to stop. Court records obtained by the Ashley state that Dralin was officially charged with fleeing or attempting to elude a police officer, as well as DUI less safe drugs. This is a charge that means the drugs Dralin allegedly had in his system made his driving less safe. He also faces 3 traffic-related charges, in addition to the outstanding warrants he is facing from Wilkinson County, Georgia. TMZ reports that marijuana was found in the car. Although Alana wasn't arrested or charged with any crime, the other man in the car, Julian Williams, was also hauled off to jail after it was discovered that he, too, had outstanding warrants. Alana, meanwhile, was picked up by her sister Lauryn Pumpkin Shannon, who has custody of the 17-year-old. A photo run in the Monroe County Recorder shows Alana standing on the side of the road after the car chase. Dralin bonded out of jail for $25,000, after spending 2 days behind bars. This is not Dralin's first run-in with the law. Dralin was arrested in May 2019, before he was dating Alana, and was initially charged with statutory rape. According to police reports, Dralin, who was 18 at the time of that arrest, was busted for having sex with a 15-year-old. While the alleged victim told police the sex was consensual, the legal age of consent in Georgia is 16. The charge was eventually dismissed. When Dralin's legal issues were made public in July 2022, Alana defended him and commented that the age difference between the two of them doesn't matter. "I don't care because, at the end of the day, my sister, Pumpkin, approves, his mom approves, and we're happy," she said. "So what fans got to say or what haters got to say, I really don't care." At the time, Pumpkin echoed Alana's sentiments, stating that she has no problem with the age gap between Alana and Dralin. "He's a little bit older, but my husband, Josh, is a little bit older than me," Pumpkin said. "But that's obvious, where a lot of backlash that they get comes from. But I like Dralin a lot. The kids love Dralin, Josh loves Dralin. I don't care about all the background noise. His family is so great, they have been very good to us and they have treated us just like family." Pumpkin also noted that her sister is more mature after growing up in the spotlight. "She's not getting married, she's not having a kid, she's doing very good in school. They really are on the same wavelength. Alana has seen a lot, done a lot, so Alana is very mature for her age," she said. Alana, Pumpkin, and Dralin have yet to speak on Dralin's latest arrest. The officer wrote in the report that they interviewed the minor. "I asked the daughter if it was consensual, and she stated yes." The minor also informed the officer that her plan with Cardwell was for him to come to the house, and while there they had consensual unprotected sex in her bedroom, the Sun reports. Police were then allegedly told by Dralin that the minor was his girlfriend and they had talked about him coming to her house, but he did not actually go to the house, according to the site. Dralin claimed to police that he had been at his friend's house all day and night. But, when the friends Dralin claimed he was with were interviewed by police, two of them informed investigators they dropped Dralin off at the 15-year-old's home and picked him up over an hour later, reports The Sun. The friends then allegedly informed police that when they picked him back up, Dralin was scared and told them to drive fast as the minor's mama had caught him inside the house. Initially, Dralin was charged with statutory rape but ultimately completed a pretrial diversion program that resulted in the dismissal of a claim for making a false statement to law enforcement, according to The Sun. During the hearing, the assistant district attorney said Dralin was charged with statutory rape, misdemeanor grade, but based on the evidence we didn't feel like we could prove the statutory rape but could prove making a false statement, according to The Sun. The assistant district attorney also said, "This is the first time Mr. Cardwell has been in trouble. He is here today before the court representing himself." So the recommendation was a pretrial diversion in that situation. "I've spoken to the mother of the 15-year-old and she's in agreement with the recommendation, which is Mr. Cardwell successfully complete this pretrial status and then his case will be dismissed. The conditions are $100 administrative cost. He's to consume no alcohol, controlled substances or intoxicants not prescribed by a physician. He's to complete a certified addiction evaluation and complete any recommendations. Submit to drug and alcohol screens at his expense. Perform 20 hours of community service. He's to have no contact with the minor, and he's to attend and complete the moral recognition class program through JAG probation." Dralin fulfilled all the requirements and his case was dismissed on December 13, 2021, The Sun reports. DailyMail.com has reached out to a representative of the family for comment. Alana and Dralin have now been dating for over a year and her family has approved of him despite their age difference. While many have expressed outrage of the pair's 4-year age gap, Alana and Dralin live in Georgia where the age of consent is 16. In September 2021, The Sun claimed that she was attached at the hip with Cardwell. Prior to the COVID-19 pandemic, Cardwell attended a Nashville technical school but now lives in Georgia near Alana and her sister Lauryn Pumpkin Shannon, 22, the site reported. While he was quiet at first around her loved ones, a source told the outlet that Cardwell is like one of the family now and is as fun and crazy as the rest of them. Dralin and Alana hang out together all the time, the insider added of the duo, who went Facebook official in March 2021. As Alana saves up for her first car, her car fanatic beau has generously let her drive his Chevrolet Camaro, which he considers his baby. In Georgia, 16 is the youngest age a person can give his or her lawful consent to sexual activities. The partner of Honey Boo Boo was arrested for DUI and fleeing police, according to reports. It's alleged that the reality TV star, 17, was in the passenger seat of the car at the time of the incident but was not arrested. Dralin Cardwell, 21, was reportedly picked up by Monroe County deputies in Georgia on Tuesday. He is said to have been driving a Dodge Charger at around 4:30 p.m. on Tuesday when his name allegedly came back as wanted when officers checked his license plates. Monroe County Lieutenant John Thompson told a paper from the area that officers attempted to make a traffic stop on the vehicle before it sped off, leading to a chase which is said to have gone on for around 3 miles. Monroe County Lieutenant John Thompson also told the reporter that Alana was not charged in the incident and is only a witness. A fellow passenger was said to have been arrested for outstanding warrants, however. The Mirror has contacted the sheriff's office and Alana's representatives for comment. Alana and Dralin first started dating in 2021. Alana's sister and guardian Lauryn, 22, previously admitted the family were a fan of Dralin. She told The Sun, "Me and my husband love Dralin. He's very respectful and treats Alana with the utmost respect. He is around us and our kids a bunch also and we love him for Alana." The daughter of Mama June recently hit out at trolls who had criticized her fake look after she took to social media to share a clip of herself. In the upload to hit back at the criticism, the teen is seen mouthing along to a famous sound bite from an episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. The text on her video read, "I could never wear long nails, long lashes and long wigs," while the sound says, "I don't watch TV." Alana is then seen mouthing the rest of the sound which says, like, "No one cares. You don't get an award 'cause you watch less TV." It seemed as though the teen was making a reference to her own time on screen and she wasn't bothered by people who were offering her advice. However, Uncle Poodle of Here Comes Honey Boo Boo fame was arrested on Monday after allegedly vandalizing his ex-boyfriend's vehicle. The 31-year-old reality star, real name Lee Thompson, allegedly broke off a University of Georgia accessory from the front of his ex-boyfriend's Dodge 1500 pickup truck. On Tuesday his mugshot was released. Poodle's ex-boyfriend was with his current boyfriend and they both claimed to witness the event. Confusingly, Poodle's fiancée Alan Stevenson used to date Thompson's ex-boyfriend's new boyfriend, the report said. The openly gay Thompson has been the family favorite of 9-year-old series star Honey Boo Boo, real name Alana Thompson. When Thompson announced he was getting married, Alana shared a photo on Instagram of the two lovebirds, captioned he said yes. Heart, sending lots of love and happiness to Uncle Poodle. Thompson in January 2013 revealed he was HIV positive in Atlanta gay magazine Phoenix in an interview promoting safe sex. He previously had spoken out about being gay in the South and recounted being bullied and attacked. The relationship between 16-year-old Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson and 21-year-old Dralin Cardwell has not been universally supported by Mama June, Road to Redemption fans, and a recently resurfaced event from 2019 certainly won't help convince the doubters. According to police and court documents obtained by The Sun, Dralin was arrested in May 2019, initially charged with statutory rape. According to police reports, Dralin, who was 18 at the time of his arrest, was busted for having sex with a 15-year-old. After the incident was exposed by The Sun, an interview was posted, showing Alana and her older sister, and legal guardian, Lauren Pumpkin Shannon defending Dralin and his relationship with Alana. Dralin's arrest, which seemingly occurred before Dralin and Alana began dating, happened after the mother of the alleged victim brought her daughter to the police station claiming Dralin climbed through her daughter's window and had sex with the 15-year-old. Dralin was 18 years old at time. While the alleged victim told police the sex was consensual, the legal age of consent in Georgia is 16. The 15-year-old went on to tell police the plan was for Dralin to come to the house and while there they had consensual unprotected sex in her bedroom. Dralin told police the 15-year-old was his girlfriend. When originally questioned by police about what happened, Dralin lied and claimed to have never been at the girl's house. However, when Dralin's friends were questioned, they admitted to dropping Dralin off at the girl's house and picking him up an hour later. The friends also claimed that Dralin was scared and told them to drive fast when they picked him up, as the 15-year-old's mama had caught him inside the house. Dralin was initially charged with statutory rape, but after completing a pretrial diversion program, he was able to have the claim dismissed for making a false statement to law enforcement. During Dralin's pretrial hearing in June 2021, he agreed to fulfill the terms of the program in exchange for having the charge dismissed. During the hearing, the assistant district attorney said they didn't feel they could prove statutory rape occurred due to lack of evidence. However, they could prove that Dralin made a false statement to law enforcement. Dralin allegedly completed the requirements of the program on December 13, at which point the case was dismissed. Earlier this week, Alana addressed some of the criticism she's received over her relationship with Dralin. It appears the interview was filmed before Dralin's arrest record was exposed, though. Alana told ET she believes the haters judge them not only for their age gap, but for being an interracial couple as well. Regardless of the reason behind the criticism, Alana said she isn't worried about it, because she and Dralin have the approval of those who really matter. I don't care because, at the end of the day, my sister, Pumpkin, approves, his mom approves, and we're happy, she said. So what fans got to say or what haters got to say, I really don't care. Pumpkin echoed Alana's sentiments, stating that she has no problem with the age gap between Alana and Dralin.